Day do what's going on? Hopefully everyone is doing great today. Today is Thursday, October 1st, 2020. I am doing a treasure hunt video. I've done one before. It was not as cool as this one. We're slowly getting better here at Pillage and Plunder Gaming, or Pillage and Plunder Games. This time around, we're doing what's called a treasure hunt. What a treasure hunt is for us is we go to local gaming stores. We look for bargains. Today I have a box, and I'll show you right here, of bulk Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This local gaming store that I went to a couple weeks ago had a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They were all bulked out. They kind of let you sift through them if you had like a quick minute or so. But really, you're not allowed to go through every single card. They just put a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards in a 1,000 card box. And then they sell them for $5. They just bulk them out, $5. My understanding is they don't really go through these cards. I mean, it's a really big LGS. They have hundreds of thousands of cards. So my thing is for $5, 1,000 of these Yu-Gi-Oh cards, with the way the Yu-Gi-Oh market is right now, I'm definitely going to make my money back and then some. That is a guarantee. So my thing is, I want to go through this box, and for the purpose of this video, I want to just go ahead and start scanning through this box, and I'm looking for cards that are over $1 each. I might find $5 cards, $6 cards. If I do that, hey, one card paid for the box. And then I'm going to go ahead and pop them on the TCG store. I'm a TCG player, store owner or storefront. I have a storefront on TCG Player. I prefer TCG Player. Are their fees a little weird? Yeah, they are, but it's okay. What I'm looking for in these trading stores, or in these buy and sell stores like TCG Player, Card Market, Facebook Marketplace, or Facebook groups, I'm looking for volume, right? The volume in a TCG Player store is the highest, right? So volume meaning the amount of transactions that each of these stores have. The TCG Player store has the highest amount of transactions as far as buying and selling cards between different people, and that increases your customer base if you're selling cards. Okay, if you're buying cards, then you could use almost any platform, although TCG Player does protect the buyer a lot more than they do the seller. So if I were buying singles, I would prefer buying through TCG Player as well. So for the purpose of this treasure hunt, I went ahead and bought a bunch of these boxes. Actually, I want to say I got 50,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards now. But for the purpose of this video, we're not going to go through all 50,000 cards. I just want to go through this card. What really intrigued me about this booster box is that there are some cards that are sleeved. I don't know why that is. It could just be that, there was someone's deck, and then they got all the good cards out of the deck, and then they put the remaining cards, in this, and they just, we're too lazy to take them out of the sleeves, or they're just like, screw it, we need 1,000 cards in this bulk box. Let's go ahead and just put these sleeved ones. But sometimes, I want to say like 5-6 times out of 10, when you have a card that's sleeved, a lot of times they have value. And the reason they have value is because more than likely that card was in someone's deck. It was being played. And a lot of times people are playing cards that are relevant to the game, and the more relevant that the card is to the game, the better the value. All right, so I've done something a little bit different here. The last time I did this video, we did the desktop version of TCG Player, but I want to go ahead and use my phone. I want to go ahead and use the phone scanning feature of TCG Player. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see here. Where is my phone? All right, so there we go. So this here is the scan feature for TCG Player. There's a couple of features on this that I like a lot. First and foremost, as you can see in the middle, it's the scanner. If for whatever reason your card isn't scanning properly, you could always add manually in the little plus button here. So that is a great feature with it. What's going to happen is I'm going to be using the main screen. So let me go ahead and just do this real quick. The main screen, this white part that just popped up, is going to show me the card and the value of the card. The top part is my scanner area. So I want to get that card in the scanner area. Now, I'm going to also use this as kind of like a camera to kind of show you what's going on. This is the bulk Yu-Gi-Oh box that I was able to take and buy. Whenever you're scanning, however, with your phone, you're going to want to use a white surface. So I forgot about that. So we're going to go ahead and use the top of the box as my white surface. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use the top of the box as my white surface. And like I told you, there's a bunch of cards here that are sleeved when I looked through this box, which intrigued me, and I didn't really look through it too much and went ahead and took this box you know, for the purposes of this video. There's some more sleeved cards here in this corner. All in all, we have about 1,000 cards here. These are all Yu-Gi-Oh! Another thing that I really liked about this box was that the edges are nice. You got the nice clean edges. I thought that, you know, that was going to be really good. You know, this way you kind of know when the edges are this clean. I mean, you probably have this little area here. But when the edges are that clean, for sure you could put them as lightly played or at least moderately played. None of these cards are going to go in as near mint. The reason I do that as a seller, the only cards I ever put as near mint are cards that I open fresh from the pack and pop into my TCG store. I don't really like putting near mint on any cards that I get from a box like this, or if someone's selling me cards directly for cash, I don't put them near mint. You know, it's just a rule of thumb that I have. But typically I put lightly played, moderately played. If the card is really bad, I'll put heavily or damaged. But those are the options that you have in TCG Player. All right, so let's go ahead and start looking through what I have. Now my camera is going to be kind of out for a little sec there. All right, as I kind of start like organizing myself. So let's see how much this card is going for. This card is a DDD or a Triple D Dragonbane King Beowulf. All right. We're going to go ahead and scan it in. Although this is in really good condition. You know, I could probably get away with putting this on near mint, but as my rule of thumb for my TCG store, because I didn't open up this pack, I'm just, the most it's going to be is a lightly played card. All right, so we're using the box. We're going to go ahead and try to scan it. And as you can see, I scanned it in. It is going for 22 cents. This card here, let's see if it's the right set. I don't think it's actually the right set. So let's go ahead and find the right set here. It actually is the right set. Yep, so that's the one thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! That kind of gets me. I will admit I am not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. I am, however, into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Market hard. I love it. I love the economics of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think I've said that before in a prior video. I just love the economics of Yu-Gi-Oh! We could always click on the card itself, and it'll tell you if that serial number is the same, which it is. It is the same. This is a first edition card, so it is a 22-cent card. We're going to set that aside. I'm not going to add it to my... It's going to end up going into my TCG store. By the way, my TCG store is Pillage. It's called Pillage and Plunder as well. You can look it up. Yeah, so I'm not going to put this right away. What I'm looking for are cards $1 and above. Okay, that's all I'm looking for now. All right, the next card we got is another DDD card. So this is what I was talking about. More than likely, this was part of somebody's deck. These are all DDDs. I'm guessing that there's a synergy with the cards or whatnot, but this is what I'm talking about. When you see these sleeve cards in these bolt boxes, a lot of times these are cards that were in someone's deck, and chances are you're going to find a valuable card or two in it. All right, so we got Cursed King. We're going to go ahead and go back to the scanning feature. We scanned it in, and this one's going for 32 cents. So we're going to set that aside. Not bad, 50 cents, 2 cards, and I got a box of 1,000 cards I paid $5 for. So, you know, you see why buying these bulk outs, when you go to local gaming stores, if you go to like a flea market, you see a box of bulk cards. In my area, there are a lot of card gamers, and a lot of times there'll be flea markets, and they're trying to get rid of these cards, garage sales, things of that sort. That's why you want to kind of buy these buy these out. Now, another thing that I like is if you go to a dollar store right now, they're selling these dollar packs for Pokemon, and I've pulled out some like $40-50 Pokemon cards out of those packs. So I would recommend, if you have a few bucks, you get $20, go buy 20 packs, opening them up, popping it into your TCG store if they have value. Chances are they don't, chances are they do. We're going to go ahead and scan this one. This is another 37-cent card. And I believe it is the same set, and it's okay. Chances are, regardless of the set, it's going to have similar prices anyways. We got another DDD card. And these are the ones that were all... This is what I'm looking for here. This one is $1.37. So right off the bat, I'm going to be putting this on my TCG store for $1.37. Let's make sure it is the right set. This one says that, yep, it's the right set. Same serial number. It is a limited edition. And this card is going for $1.37. The box cost me $5. Okay, so the bulk Yu-Gi-Oh card box cost me $5. So here we go. Now, to be fair, the reason he allowed me to get this box for $5 is because I bought some other things along with it. This was a package deal. I bought a bunch of his Magic singles as well. I bought $50,000 worth. I'm sorry, not 50,000. I wish. I bought 50,000 cards worth of stuff. So about 20,000 of those were Yu-Gi-Oh. The other 30 were Magic the Gathering, with some like Force of Will, kind of scattered in between. So to be fair, this box he gave it to me for $5. It was a package deal, but look, if this box is like $5, I got $1.37 already right off the bat. Now, here's a cool thing about using this app. We're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna do this once. And what I like about the app is you can go sell online. You click on sell online. I like to put everything for market value. Now, as you can see, I already have the lightly played. It looks lightly played. I like it. I don't see any scratches in the front or the back. So I already have it set for lightly played because I'm going through a box of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or yeah, boxes. These are not packs that I'm opening up. So we're going to go ahead and do $1.37. Sometimes I like to just undercut it by a couple pennies. So let's go ahead and do $1.35 at market value. I put all my cards at market value because I don't have 10, 20, 30,000 cards in my inventory yet. I will now with this big purchase. But that's why I kind of do market value for now. Another thing is I'm a one-man operation. If I put everything at like low or low value, there's going to be hundreds of cards that I would have to process, and I just don't have the time for that right now. Now, when I get the time, I'll go ahead and put everything at low value. But for now, I'd rather do market value. We're going to take a photo. They always want at least 2 photos. Or actually, you only need 1 photo. You really don't need multiple photos. So I just kind of do like a main photo. You take a picture of that. Boom, that goes in. You press OK. The photo is going to be there. It comes in. You press done. Everything looks good. Serial number is good. The grade is good, which is like unlimited or first edition, etc. The edition is good. And then I publish my listing. Right off the bat, success. It goes into my store. I have a $1.35 card in my store. All right, and it's already looking good for me. It's a $5 box of like a bunch of random Yu-Gi-Oh cards that they put together. I got a card that's worth $1.35 that I put into my store. So I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve this card back up because it's gonna go into my online inventory. Let's go to the next card. I already see the same card. So that right there is $2.70 right there. This is the same card. So what do you do in that situation? I'm going to go to scan again. That card is popped back up. I'm going to put this also. But because this is a different card, you do want to take a picture of this different card, right? So when they go into your online store and they see that you have pictures available, they'll see a different picture for the different card. So these 2 cards out of 1,000+ cards that I have in this box is already paid for half of this box. And this is why I love treasure hunting. So I'm going to publish this back, close. It's already 2 cards. I want to sleeve it because it is going to go into my online inventory. We're going to go to the next card. This one is a little different. So I wish I had like 100 of those dollar cards. All right, so this one is a DDD Super Doom King Bright Armageddon. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and scan it so you guys can take a look at it. Gonna hit the scan button. Scan it. 31 cents. That's okay. I'm not gonna process that card now for the sake of this video. I just want to hit. Let's set it go, right? So I want to hit $10 worth of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This one here, boom, look at that, Lamia, $2.61. We've already hit, between the 2 cards and this one, we've already hit my $5 mark. I paid $5 for this lot of 1,000 plus Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I've already made that money with 3 cards. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add this Lamia. First, let's make sure that Lamia, or DD Lamia, and I'm sorry, guys, I don't really play Yu-Gi-Oh! So you guys could tell me what that DD or DDD means. I don't know. But this DD Lamia, and I'm hoping I'm saying her name right as well. It is the same serial number, and it is a first edition card. So I do have this same exact Lamia from this same exact set, which is going for $2.61. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture for the purposes of my store. Boom. We're gonna press OK, select done, and this is going for $2.61. Like I'm gonna go ahead and undercut it by a couple pennies, so we'll go at 58 cents. Lightly played, like I said, lightly played because I didn't open it straight from a pack. But if you really look at this card, the edges are perfect, the front is perfect, the back is perfect. There's pretty much nothing wrong with this card. But as a rule of thumb, for my individual store, I don't like to put anything that I haven't opened up personally as near mint. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and use the scanner just to kind of show you the card. It's going to scan again, but that's okay. That front part of the card, it looks really good. The edges are great. The back is good. There's no major scratches or anything like that. And that is why I put, I could put it near mint and get away with it, but because I didn't open it from a fresh pack, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put it as lightly played. So somebody's going to get hooked up. You know what I mean? They order a lightly played card and they're going to end up getting a near mint card, and I'm okay with that. Whatever makes the gaming community happy. It's just a rule of thumb that I have for my benefit, for my store. All right, I pulled another DD card. This one is a DD Savant Thomas. DD Savant Thomas. So let's see what this one goes for. So sometimes it'll do that. It'll give you like an NA. So you really don't know until you sometimes you just need to let it process. All right, so market value, I don't know what it is, but they do have one in middle range for $1.77 and one for 95 cents. That falls in the range that I'm looking for. But let's see, is this a Dark Illusion rare? Let's go ahead and look at the serial numbers and make sure they match. It's obviously the same card that I just scanned in. It is first edition. Perfect. So it's the same card that I just scanned. I need to know what that market value is for the card. Sometimes when you click sell online, it'll show. See, it's not showing me. So 177 or $1. Dollar is the low value. 177 is the mid. We're gonna go ahead and put this for $1.50. Let's take a picture of it. Maybe we'll be the ones creating that market value for it. Maybe there's not enough of these cards in the market. Sometimes you never know. Sometimes their system is a little funky. But we'll go ahead and put that picture up. So I'm putting this for $1.50. Guys, I'm banking, bro. I'm making money. I don't know what just happened. Let's try this again. I said we're putting this for $1.50. The good news is I didn't click enter, so that was good. Guys, I'm making money already. $5. I got inventory right now online. You guys got to jump on these deals. Go into these local gaming stores. It's not that they're losing out on not putting these cards up or whatever it is that that $5, that bulk that I bought from them helps them. It helped them out. I think I ended up spending like $200 worth of stuff. This is one of these boxes that I'm going to go through. We're going to be going through a lot of these boxes. So all right, $1.50. We're going to go ahead and publish this. All right, it's in. I'm making money. I'm in the money already. I'm in the money. I got all those 20 cent, 30 cent cards that I still got to pop, and I'll do that on my own time. I'm banking, y'all. I'm banking. And you guys can too, man. Open up your TCG stores and start building it up. Start adding inventory into the system, man. I mean, it's just a good way to turn your hobby into some cash and use that cash to invest back into your hobby. It's if at all anything that you could do that. All right, now here we have the DD Swirl Slime. This one's only going for 14 cents. More often than not, I wouldn't add this into my inventory at 14 cents. However, lately, I've been noticing that a lot of buyers, especially Yu-Gi-Oh buyers, are getting smart with their Yu-Gi-Oh purchases. And what I mean by that is I've seen a lot of Magic players, buy a card for $4 and, 50 cents, okay? And then you have to buy the shipping. You have to pay for like a shipping cost, which is like 78 cents, okay? So $4.50 plus another 70, that's $5.20, and all you're getting is one card. All right. Value, guys. Value. If you're putting up something that's $4.50, you might as well get a 50-cent card or something slightly more than that and make your $5 purchase. Why? Because on TCG Player, at $5, you don't pay any of that shipping cost. That 78 cents goes out the window. Now you get two cards, okay? You get two cards for $5 instead of one card for $5.10 or $5.20. Yu-Gi-Oh players, for some reason, in my mind, are a little bit more savvy, and I've seen that with the way Yu-Gi-Oh players have been buying the cards from the store. I've seen Yu-Gi-Oh players buy a card that's like a $4.85, and then they'll go ahead and put in like a 15 or 16 cent card or whatever, a 20 cent card to make it an even $5, and they get both cards for $5, and they don't pay that shipping cost. So if you're watching this video, that's the way to go. If you're going to get one of these high-priced cards and you don't hit that $5 mark and you're within a couple cents, within 50 cents of that, just add that 50-cent card. Because if you don't do that, you're literally paying shipping costs for no reason, and you're getting one card instead of multiple cards. Even if you don't really want that extra card, it's just economically more savvy. All right, so obviously I'm not going to put that card in. I just pulled another one, so we're going to set that to the side. I am putting these sleeves to the side because I'm going to use these sleeves for shipping. I don't have to use my sleeves. All right, we got a card here that I'm going to show you when I scan it, okay? This card is damaged. It's a damaged card, but like I said, I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh before. I don't know how it works, but I still scan it anyways. Some people would just get this card and toss it. It's damaged. But you can place damaged cards in your store as long as you label it as damaged. So we're going to scan it. And this damaged card is going for 97 cents lightly played. But we can move here and we could put damaged. I would sell it for damaged 56 cents. 56 cents for a damaged card. Somebody's going to buy it, obviously, because there's a price on it. So I'm going to set this card to the side. And I'm going to pop that damaged card in my store for 56 cents. Because somebody might want that card. That card was this one. It was Elemental Hero Electrum. And yes, it is limited. It's a limited edition card. So just because it's damaged doesn't mean it, you can't. There's a reason why TCG Player allows you to set its condition from, near mint, which is only cards that I open up from a pack myself. I would put it under near mint. Lightly played is any card that looks near mint or slightly less from a box like this. These are my rules. You don't have to follow these rules, but this is how I like to set things. Moderately played, when you see a couple of creases from play, the edges may have some creases. Heavily played is when the card has been heavily played, major creases through the cards. And then damage is when you have major scratches, major small tears or anything like that in the card, or major wear like humidity wear and things of that sort. So these are your conditions that you could use when selling, buying and selling cards. Okay, so and if you're buying cards and you select those conditions, you know what to expect now. especially from my store. You know that if you're getting a near mint card from my store, it's because I personally opened up a pack that I bought from somewhere and placed that card right into the store. All right. Let me go back to lightly played. We're going to go ahead and adjust it. I like to keep it at lightly played. However, I'm pulling another damaged card. I already got one damaged card that's worth 56 cents. Let's see what this damaged card is worth. So we're going to go ahead and scan it. Boom, picked it up. Only 17 cents. I will not put a damaged card that's 17 cents for sure. I won't do it. No one's gonna no one's gonna get that card. This is a card probably that I would bulk out somewhere again. So I'm not putting that into. That's definitely something I won't sell. So I'm just gonna set that over there to that side. All right, we have another card in a sleeve. These are all red sleeves, so definitely this belonged to somebody's deck. This is called the Goes in Match. So let's see how much this is going for. The way I'm looking at this card is doesn't look near mint to me. In fact, it looks moderately played. So let's see how much it goes for moderately played. I'm already not going to put it into my store here in this video. Moderately played is 38 cents, and I'm okay with that. And it is exactly the card that I pulled. Yep, it is this one's unlimited. Okay, so it showed me an unlimited one. The one that I have is a first edition. How much? First edition, 52 cents. So I'll show you how it changes the price. 38 cents for an unlimited. And for a first edition is 52 cents for a moderately played card. That card is going into my store for 52 cents. Definitely. Somebody definitely wants it. It's a 52 cents moderately played card. I'm going to add it to my store. No problem. All right, another card is Magic Deflector. So let's go ahead and see what this is going for. Magic Deflector, 20 cents. Let's see here. Let's take a look at it. First edition. The one that I have is not first edition. The one I have is unlimited. Yeah, this one's going for 20 cents. It's going to go into my store, but just not for the purposes of this video. The next one, the Sixth Samurai Nisashi. All right, the Sixth Samurai Nisashi. I don't have a price. Sometimes it's funky like that. Let's make sure it's the same set. It is. Right, let's see here. Yep, it is the same set. It does look lightly played. This one that I have is a first edition. And that one's going for 18 cents. Put it to the side. We have another Goes in Match. I think the Goes in Match that I pulled was the moderately played one, I think I said. This one is actually lightly played. We're going to set that to the side. That looks pretty good. All right, guys. We have two DDD Chaos King Apocalypse. Both of them are first edition cards. So let's definitely take a look at this. $0.33. This is a first edition. Yep, first edition, lightly played, 33 cents. Let's make sure that the serial number matches, which it does, I believe. Where's the serial number? Yep, it does. Perfect. So 33 cents, we'll set that aside. We're going to set both of them aside. They're definitely going to be in my store, just not for the purposes of this video. All right. Uria, Lord of Searing Flame. Uria, the Lord of Searing Flame. We're going to go ahead and scan this bad boy. It's actually pretty good. That's one thing. I like the Yu-Gi-Oh art, man. Yu-Gi-Oh art is pretty good. I've never really watched the Yu-Gi-Oh cartoons or anything like that, but actually I watched a couple episodes and they were pretty good, man. They were really entertaining. I like the whole aspect of them summoning and then fighting it out and stuff like that. It was just like a more of a teen version of Pokemon. It was pretty cool. I like the anime look and everything. All right, Uria, Lord of Searing Flame. It's going for $1.63. This is the first edition. Let's make sure that the serial numbers match. Yes, they do. And it is lightly played. This Uria, though, it looks near mint. I'm like I said, I'm not gonna put it near mint, but it looks near mint. I can get away with it if I put it for near mint, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and sell. We're gonna go ahead and do our little main photo. Boom. Okay, done. We're gonna go ahead and put it for $1.60 instead of the 63. Undercut it by a couple pennies. And we're gonna go ahead and publish. Bro, I'm in the money already, guys. I'm in the money already. I'm already in. This is what's called in the money. You know, I'm in the green, man. On this box, I'm on the green. There's gonna be some magic boxes that I kind of look at, that I took a look at. I might not go into green, but I'm trying to reach 10,000 cards in my store for just magic, because I'm part of the direct player, the TCG direct seller. So, all right, I have a Hammond, Lord of Striking Thunder. This one also looks near mint. This could have been like the owner's deck that he just threw in there and just said, I'm bulking this out. They were doing major inventory changes. Look at that, $1.61, guys. $1.61. We'll go ahead and take a look at it. It is a first edition. Let's look at that serial number, make sure it matches. The serial number does match. Let me tell you, TCG Player has done a great job with their scanning software. Before, you had a hard time scanning like Yu-Gi-Oh! You had a hard time scanning the Pokemon and those are the only three sets or games that you can scan: Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! And the scanner would have problems mainly with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. Magic, it was pretty accurate, and it's just because these cards are reprinted by through so many sets. They did a great job. They've updated their scanner every time. I go to scanner every month. There's a new update, and I think that's key for maintaining, for making it easier for us. Now, I do recommend, even if you don't have a TCG store, even if you don't buy from TCG, even if you don't sell on TCG, I do recommend getting the app. If you're playing the three main games, which is Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic the Gathering. Why? This app can help you with your trades. You go to a local trading gaming store, you decide you're going to trade somebody, you can go ahead and scan all of the cards that you're looking to trade with someone, and it gives you a balanced view of the trade, right? Like your dollar amount, how much are your cards that you're trading worth, right? You write that down. Then you scan all the cards that the other person wants to trade you, and you write that dollar amount. So this way you guys can kind of get close to that dollar amount. Not everybody trades based off of a dollar amount, and I completely respect that. Sometimes you just want to add cards that you want for a specific deck that you've been looking for a while and just couldn't find. So you're willing to pay higher for those cards by trading higher price cards, and that's okay. But if it's just a regular old trade and you just want to find a way to find a middle ground or something to balance out that trade, the best thing to do is just download that TCG Player app and just scan away, and then you can compare who's getting the better of the deal. But if it's within like $1 the trade, then both of you guys, as long as you're happy with the trade, you can go ahead and complete that trade. So that's pretty cool. All right, as you can see, $1.61, another card over $1, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for cards that are over $1. So we're gonna go ahead and sell it. I don't know if I checked this already. Yeah, it is. Is it a first edition? It is. Remember this little box here. There's only a first edition made for this card, but this little box will tell you. Language, same thing here. These are all the languages the card was printing in, and it is a lightly played card. Honestly, it is a near mint card, but like I said, my rule of thumb, if I didn't open it from a pack, I put it as lightly played. We're going to go ahead and sell it online. We're going to go ahead and add the photo. Boom. Take that picture. Okay. And then we're going to put it for $1.59. So as you can see, this treasure hunt, man, is doing really good. I might do a video where the treasure hunt doesn't do good, but for the purposes of this video, this is a good treasure hunt, man. $5, bulk box, and I'm popping dollars at a time, man. So let's look at it real quick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $9 already with just these cards. I got here. I'll show you just with the scanner. I got a little over 1,000 cards that I can go through to see how much money I was able to squeeze out of that $5 buy for this box. You know what I mean? And this is what I talk about treasure hunting within our hobbies. We know the hobbies. If you're playing HeroClix, man, and you find somebody's buying, bulk selling, 100 HeroClix, and you see a couple HeroClix that what, that kind of covers the cost of that box. Go ahead and buy it, man. Go ahead and buy it, and then just get the value worth from all the other HeroClix. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You get stuck with more HeroClix, or you get stuck with a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and now from this 1,000 card deck, I can make a couple, or 1,000 card bulk. I can make a couple decks and have fun and play. Maybe I'll learn how to play the game one day. So there's no harm, man. There's no harm in going treasure hunting. It's fun. So here we go. We got Fusion Substitute, and I like to call for me naming this card doesn't do nothing for me, but maybe for you watching this video, you're like, oh, Fusion Substitute, oh my god, I love that card. I'm just into the financial part of Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. But here we go. Fusion Substitute, no idea, bro. So here we go. NA. So if it's going mid, it's going low. All right, so this card does have some value. Low-wise, somebody has posted one for 2 cents. Mid-wise, though, it's pretty much going for like 32 cents a card. So we're not going to add that this time. DD Necro Slime. DD Necro Slime. So we're going to go ahead and scan this bad boy. 25 cents. We'll skip that. One of the things I like to do is, if you look at the bottom panel, or right here, where it says 19 cards, $13.81. That's what we've scanned so far. That's what we've scanned so far. Every single card I've scanned. And this box cost me $5. And I got, so far, $13.81 out of the box. Now, I didn't put all of the cards in my TCG store, but for everything that I've scanned, it's $13.81. We have Legend of Hearts. Legend of Hearts. Legend of Heart, $1.83. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about right there. $5 box. I got $1.83 right there from a card. But let's just make sure it's the right one. All right, so let's go look at the serial number. Serial number EN006. It's not. So this is going to be one where it has a different serial number. This one is the LEDD. So let's go ahead and see if we can find that. Typically, as right here, so Legendary Dragon decks. It's not, unfortunately, the $1.83. That's why you got to make sure that you are getting the right set. All right, because you can be putting up, a card for one set. And you're putting it for $1.83, but when you sold the card, when it comes time to ship, you shipped them the wrong one, and now you got a refund and you're out the card. And in this case, I wouldn't mind if I'm out the card because it's 17 cents, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to have to go through that, So we're not going to put this one in our inventory. I got all happy for that card, man, and I'm not putting it in my inventory. That sucks. All right, and now I want to go ahead and check these cards out real quick, and we're going to do a quick scan so I can show off the scan feature. I'm going to go ahead and clear this, and we're just going to keep scanning until I find a dollar card. Boom. DD Savant Kepler, 24 cents. No. DDD Supreme Keen Kaiser. Nope, 33 cents. We're not going to put that in. I don't know if it's the same set or not, but typically they're pretty accurate. This one is 20 cents. We're not going to do that. I've already saw Swirl Slime. Savant Newton, 25 cents. No. DD Savant Thomas. Let's see. DD Savant Thomas. $1.77 mid, $1.95 low. All right. Let's put these to the side. And let's go ahead and do some research on this card. If it's $1.77 mid, I'll probably end up putting it for like $1.35 or $1.40. Okay. But let's just make sure we have the right set here. This one is TDIL EN. Yep, it's the card. And we have the first edition version of it. This one says limited edition. First edition might be more. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. So market value is $1.04. We're going to go ahead and add this to our store. And we're going to add it for $1. So for $1. $1. All right. Yep, lightly played. And you cannot take pictures of the card while they're in a sleeve. For the purposes of the picture, you always take them out of the sleeve. Let's go ahead and take a photo. Boom. Photo doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be centered as much as you can. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. I don't care about the lighting or anything. People don't really look at the photos from what I've noticed. All right, another dollar. Another dollar in the store. Another dollar in the store. I'm loving this, guys. I'm loving this. I love treasure hunting, man. I love that you guys are here treasure hunting with me, man. That's cool. Let's go ahead and start scanning some more of these. DD Orthros. So obviously this was somebody's DD deck. Dark Contact with the Gate, 20 cents. DD Proud Ogre. I don't know. All right, let's see if we have the right set. It is the right set. It is first edition. Mid-grade, 25 cents. So we're not going to mess with this. Let's get this out of the way. Let's keep scanning. Let's go Battle Fader. 47 cents. Good. So I'll definitely be back. 20 cents. Fusion Substitute. I think we've already done this one. Fusion Substitute. This one's actually in better condition than the last one. This one is a first edition card. And this one's going for 26 cents. So let's get that one. Let's go Soul Charge. 30 cents. Let's go Dark Contract with the Swamp King. 25 cents. Dark Contract with the Makai. 14 cents. Dark Contract with the Gate. It's all these dark contracts, man. It's such a dark game. All these dark contracts. Another dark contract with the Swamp King, I think it's called. Yep. Automatically, it'll show you there where it's 2 times dark contract with the Swamp King because we've already scanned that. I think I've already scanned this one too. I don't care about that. Another Gate. All right. DD Lilith. 28 cents. Savant Galilei. This is probably from that. Let's look to see if we have the right. This one says, let's see. Nope. Wrong set. Let's find the right set. Definitely this one. 9 cents. Nah, it can go away. 9-cent card I will put in my inventory if it's lightly played. If it's lightly played only. If it's not lightly played, I will not. I don't even mess with those cheap cards. All right. We found a $2 card. This makes me happy. This makes me super happy. Again, this box of bulk Yu-Gi-Oh cards cost me $5. And I found a $2 card in it. So I found a bunch of $1+ cards, but finally found something a little bit over $1, $2 cards. And this is the DD Savant card. I can't read it. Copernicus. All right, Copernicus. There we go. Copernicus. Duh. All right. So, right. Yep, it is the right serial number. It is first edition, and we're gonna go ahead and add it to our store. Take a picture of it. Boom. It's fine. The lighting, I don't care. People don't really look through these pictures, but it's just good to have like an overall view. We're gonna put this one for $2.14. Publish. Boom. We just added another $2 to the store. So let's look at this again. 150, 3, 450, 6, 750, 9, 1050, $13.50, $13.50. $5 box. $13.50. $5 box. That's what I'm talking about. Flipping your hobbies, man. Flip your hobby. This one is DD Savant Kepler. I think I've already scanned that. That's a nothing. Dark Contract with the entities. That is super demonic. Dark Contract with the Swamp Thing we've already done. We've already done a Necro Slime. We've already done a Gate. Necro Slime again. Proud Cavalier. 19 cents. Nah. Recruit. DD Recruits. Nah. 20 cents. These are going to go in my store. These will go in my store. But not for the purposes of this. Let's check this out. Yep, another DD Savant Copernicus. Another DD Savant Copernicus. Another $2 plus card. First edition. Yes, it is a first edition. Is it the right set? It's SPD 03. SDPD EN 003. Perfect. And we're going to add this bad boy into my inventory. Remember, you cannot take pictures with the sleeve on. Always without the sleeve. Boom. That's a great pick. You saw how that card that I just took a picture of. I can definitely get away with selling this card near mint. Definitely. Okay. There's no scratches on it. The edges are great. I can get away with it. But I don't do that. We're going to do lightly played on this one. Put this one for $2.14. Publish. I'm up to about $15 on this box. Looks like I got some cards ready to ship. I got right now 2,454 listings. Those are rookie numbers. I got to bring those numbers up. I've been really lazy lately. I need to be adding like 1,000 cards a week or something. I should be up to the 10,000 card range. I've been buying out a lot of cards from different places. So we got Psychic Ace, 15 cents, and that's it. I'm not going to continue going through this entire box. Maybe I'll save this box and go through it, in a series of videos, or maybe I'll move on to something else. You let me know what I should do in the comments below. This was great treasure hunting, guys. Oh my God. I got 1,000 plus cards to go. And just with these few cards, I definitely made up my money's worth. I'm going to go ahead and leave the ones that I've already scanned on the top of this box. So when I come back, if I do come back to this box, all those cards in the top of the box, I'm going to go ahead and remove them because I've already scanned them so that I can get to the cards that are in the bottom of the box. Super exciting stuff, man. I've made, I've tripled pretty much my the worth, the value of this box. So I think I've tripled the value just with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards out of 1,000. I did scan, I want to say I scanned about 100 cards. But 9 out of those 100 had a great value to it. I opened up, one of the things that intrigued me about this box, and I think I mentioned it earlier, was that the box had sleeved cards in it. And that's a good sign for me because that means that these cards at one point were maybe, right? But more than likely, if you're going to sleeve some cards, it's either because these are cards that you really wanted to protect, or they belong in, they were inside somebody's, they were probably inside somebody's deck or something. And when there's cards in someone's deck, they hold some kind of value. If they were played before, if they were used, because cards that are in rotation, cards that are being played, always hold some value. All right. So, anyways, this was Treasure Hunting with Papa Tony. We are Pillage and Plunder. Check us out. We're Pillage and Plunder on YouTube, Pillage and Plunder on Fistboat Games, Pillage and Plunder on Twitch. For the purposes of these kinds of videos, these videos will be played on YouTube. Our video gaming is mainly in Facebook Gaming or on Twitch. Check us out on all of those. Papa Tony, and again, we are Pillage and Plunder. Thank you for treasure hunting with me, guys. It was a lot of fun, very exciting. I tripled, or I want to say, yeah, I want to say I got almost $20 worth of cards with just 9 cards out of a $5 box. You guys can definitely do this too. Go to your local gaming stores, look through them. Sometimes the local gaming store, I'm going into a tangent, but that's okay. Sometimes the local gaming store will sell cards for $1, right? They'll have all their bulk on the corner, and then you go through them, and you can buy them for $1. One of the things that you can, and it helps them, right? It helps them. The local gaming store may not have the staff or the time to go through every individual card and add it to an online store. Another thing is, a lot of times the local gaming store is trying to provide a service to you as a player. And these are things that, there's a service provided to you. Take advantage of these services. Go into their bulk bin. Use a TCG player scanner and scan through them. And one or two things you could do. One or two things you can say, hey, scan them. Boom. You know what? I'll take these like 60 cards here that I just for $1, and they're getting some good value. The local gaming store is, and then you pop them into your TCG store, and you're making even more money. And then you take that money that you got from international players or national players, and then you're going back to your local gaming store, and you rinse and repeat. Everybody's happy. The end customer who bought that card on TCG Player was looking for that card. You were able to find it and flip it for a profit, and the local gaming store made some money off of their bulk. There is no problem. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I've had instances where players were looking through my bulk and they're like, hey, this card is kind of going for like $5 or $6. You should add it to your TCG store. And I've turned around and I've given, that customer, half the value in store credit. So he gave me a $5 card to put in TCG store, and I gave him $2.50 in credit that he can use for anything in the store. I did it with a couple people, and then they started going through my bulk and finding me some valuable cards, and I've given them credit just for doing that. So there's a lot of things that can happen with these bulks. You go into the dollar store. Go in the dollar store. I don't really care about dollar stores, to be honest with you, but you as a treasure hunter, you go into the dollar store, get those Pokemon packs. It's like 4 cards per pack for $1. Okay, and I found $40, $50, $60 cards in those packs. Really good cards. Worst case scenario, you end up with 4 25-cent Pokemon cards. There's nothing wrong with that. Treasure hunting is a lot of fun. We do a lot of treasure hunting in our games, so enjoy it. Thank you for watching. If you would like for me to continue this box, leave a comment. If you would like for me to, go into some Magic the Gathering bulk that I bought out, put it in the comments. I do have some Force of Will. That one's going to be a little bit different because I can't really scan Force of Will. But you let me know, you the viewer, what kind of content you want us to continue adding to our page. Love you guys. Continue treasure hunting. Have fun. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us and leave comments. All right. Take care, guys.